Welcome back. In this presentation, you are going to see an overview about Qualis DMS, which is the document management system and a single platform for integrated quality management. Qualis Document Management System is a very versatile system where it works like a email inbox concept where whatever work you need to do is available in the inbox. Qualis DMS supports serial and parallel reviews. That means sequential reviews are done one at a time. Parallel reviews are more collaborative in nature. Multiple people can review documents created by users simultaneously and input their comments, corrections into those documents. There is a very flexible workflow configuration tool available inside Qualis DMS. Qualis DMS works with standard Microsoft Office tools like Microsoft Word and Excel. You can create document templates, filled documents, to be filled documents in Word format and easily upload it to the Qualis DMS system and use it for further purpose of review, approval and release of controlled documents. And all your metadata related to your files are stored in a central SQL Server database. The files that you create are stored in a central FTP server for better management of high volume files. Qualis DMS supports electronic signatures and has all the necessary capabilities to comply with 21 CFR Part 11. This slide gives you a straightforward workflow overview of how documents are created, uploaded, reviewed, collaborated by multiple people, reviewed, corrected, and then goes through a release process where, as per your workflow setup, multiple persons can review and approve and place their electronic signatures and release a controlled document, and how to handle change management. Whenever there is a change management, the request for change can come from multiple people, and each of those changes can go through a workflow for revision of the document. You may place review electronic signatures, approval electronic signatures on those documents and release them in a controlled manner for the change documents. Typical roles within a DMS system are presented here to give you an idea how things work within the Qualis DMS. An initiator or an author is a person who creates a new document or uses an existing template of a document and adds the default attributes of the document, and who is responsible for creation, revision and expiry of different documents. This person can review documents periodically and initiate any reviews at any point in time. Reviewers are people who review documents, new documents, changes in documents. They can approve or reject when they are doing the reviews. Approvers are like reviewers who can approve and electronically sign off on the document. And of course, administrators are the people who are responsible for the security, audit trail, user roles and rights. End users are the people who are going to use the documents created within the DMS system for their day-to-day activities. End users can search, retrieve, view, print, and have total control over printing as well. Let's say a document has been released with print controls. End users will be able to print the document once, and then if they really want to print it again, it may have to go through a release process through appropriate roles. This set of roles are a typical example, but end users of our DMS can set up their own SOP based roles within the DMS system. From this slide, we are trying to show a typical workflow as to how to initiate a new document and assign a specific workflow and upload a new document or multiple documents, pass them through reviews, parallel and serial, and prepare a final document, approve and release the document. In this slide, a use case has been created for a new document to be from creation to release of a specific document. The initiator has uploaded a new document and has selected a specific workflow for review and approval. This particular document will go through the workflow setup prior to the initiation. The status of the document is constantly updated as and when different events happen within the system. When the initiator initiates, the status is called initiated. When it goes for review and one person has reviewed, then the status will change to reviewed, and then if it has been approved, then the status changes to approved. And maybe if you have release as the final status, then when it's released, the status changes to released. There are several ways of setting up workflow steps. These statuses are completely configurable. So for any workflow, you can set up your own statuses for the workflow steps. Now that the document has been uploaded to the system, the initiator is going to assign a workflow. There is a workflow management tool available where administrator or specific users who have rights to create workflows can create multiple workflows for different purposes. Each of these workflows can have their own steps, and workflows can contain serial and parallel stages. The administrator, once who has created this kind of workflows, can use these workflows for day-to-day activities. When new documents or existing documents are being reviewed, the specific workflows can be applied to those documents in a dynamic manner. So here, since this is a new document, the user has applied a specific workflow where there are 3 levels of review and approval. This slide shows that the user is about to upload a new document. When a new document is uploaded, users can enter a version number for each document, then upload the document. It is also possible to tag documents with appropriate tags so that at a later point in time, it is possible to search based on those tags. Even comments can be added for different types of documents. Once the document has been uploaded and tagged appropriately, it goes through reviews. It could be parallel or serial reviews and approvals. Let's go through the workflow in the next slide. In this slide, we have presented 3 versions of reviews done by 3 different people. Each reviewer has put his or her own comments on the side of at different locations of the document. When you switch on the review mode in Word, you can also edit specific contents inside the Word document. All these changes made by multiple people are made available to the initiator, who can see the changes recommended by multiple collaborators. The initiator can combine all these different versions of document and make it as a single piece of document and make some final corrections and then send it back for review and approval. This is a very, very powerful feature of the DMS where multiple people can collaborate and make corrections on the same document, send it back for review and approval, combine all these documents changes into one document and send it back for review and approval. Once documents have been approved and released, it is possible to search and use documents, make documents available for different persons and roles within your organization. Always the latest version of specific document is what is presented to the users. Whichever document has been officially released, only officially released and approved documents are available for day-to-day operations. So there is no question about using old versions of document at any point in time.